Elegant, successful, beautiful, classy, unique, purpose, empowered, strong, overcomer, free, powerful. She rises.
Hey there, and welcome to
Successful.
Beautiful.
And
I'm Natalie.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Tanika, and we're here today to just encourage you. We're starting this show with talking about goals.
Yes.
And we know as we start the beginning of the year, many of us say, this is my year. It's going to be my year.
Definitely.
sure.
And that's okay. We want to say that because that's a very positive thing to say. It is going to be my year. But how do I start that? And so a good way to start that is by defining goals and setting some goals. Wouldn't you all agree?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Do you all have some goals that you've already set?
Yes.
Ish.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So I think we can start today by let's define goals. And by the way, before we just get started, we always, these are my girls.
Yes.
Natalie, you look amazing today.
Why, thank you.
And the eyeshadow.
Okay.
And Nikki, you look amazing.
Well,
And the
thank you.
eyeshadow. Your makeup artist did an amazing job.
Yes.
And this one just didn't come in time. We have a makeup artist on staff, and she's sitting in one of these chairs, but we won't call her out today.
No.
I was just too late to get my eyeshadow done. So let's get started here. So let's define what are goals. Goals are desired future outcomes or results that individuals or groups plan and commit to achieve. So we want to talk about achieving goals, and not just because it's the beginning of the year and just saying something.
Right.
Because oftentimes what happens, we're pumped up at the end of the year, the beginning of the year, we say, this is my year. And by February, we feel defeated. We feel
I'm tired. Hit a towel. I don't even have the energy to throw it.
Right. Or not even February, like mid-January.
mid-January.
Yes.
I love it. We're discouraged and all of the things. So I think it's important for us as individuals. And the thing about goals is it doesn't matter what stage of life you're in, whether you're single, you're married, you're divorced, you're widowed. We should all set goals so that we can achieve them and live a successful life. And so I'll start with just talking.
Yeah.
Y'all want to share some of your goals that you've set, or
Well, first, I want to say that when you asked the question, do you guys have some goals that you've set? And I said, ish, because I don't believe I'm really good at goal setting.
Okay.
But when we discussed the show, I realized I'm good at short-term goals.
Okay.
The long-term goals, not so much, but the short-term goals, definitely, I'm good at those things. But long-term goals, again, not so much. But I want to make long-term goals.
Yeah.
as
I
well.
love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
for
it.
Sure, for sure.
And just so we can be on the same page, I think we need to kind of share or discuss short-term, long-term.
I love it.
Oh yeah, the different types of goals. Yeah. I agree.
Come on,
Okay.
Nikki.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay, so first, goals can be short-term, and those are daily, weekly, or monthly. Goals can be long-term, where those are years ahead. And then you can set goals for personal, such as your health, relationships, spiritual growth. And then you can set professional goals, such as your career, skill development, and financial goals. So those are just to give you kind of a launch pad for the discussion. And are y'all ready for the journal prompt?
Yeah.
We are. Let's do it. Give us the journal prompt.
Are y'all ready?
We're
We're
ready.
ready.
Okay.
Wait. Y'all
No,
can
no,
get
no.
your pen and paper real
Yes,
quick.
get your
Yes.
pen and paper.
In 5, 4, 3, 2,
They're still not ready.
Okay.
5, 4, 3. Okay, here it is.
We ready.
Okay, so I think it's important to think of goals. And I wanted my journal prompt / challenge for you is to think of 2 long-term goals and then think of 2 things you can implement to achieve them. So let me repeat that. Think of 2 long-term goals. And again, long-term goals are years ahead. So this is something that you're planning for this year, maybe the end of the year, or maybe even next year, or maybe 5 years, or maybe 7 years, or maybe 10 years. It's just up to you. It's your choice. But think of 2 of those long-term goals, and then think of 2 ways that you can implement those goals or achieve those goals. And then you can implement those things. Now, granted, your list will be longer than 2 things, right? Because you have to have a plan to achieve the goal. But at least you can start thinking of those things and at least have 2 things in mind to help you achieve those goals so you can be working towards them.
So, are we supposed to, you want us to talk about that now, us?
Yes, let's talk about it.
Okay. So one thing that comes to mind for me in regards to my business, because I've been doing what I do for a long time. So my desire is to not do as much face-to-face counseling, but to have a much larger audience.
Okay.
Right? Like give the same information, but to a larger group, right? So I want more speaking engagements and less one-on-one or couples or family therapy. So I think, so maybe I am already like in the process of this,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Because I'm putting myself out there more to have speaking engagements and planning various talks that I can do if ever asked or whatnot. So that's one.
I love that.
I'll come up with the second one some other time.
See, look at you showing off. Just showing off.
You did it. You did it.
Yay.
Yes.
I think a good I'll share my goals later, but I wanted to share with you all a acronym for goals in starting. Like Nikki gave you define the long term, the short term. But before you even get started, I think it's good to this acronym goals: go after it, overcome obstacles, achieve growth, live on purpose, and stay committed.
I love that.
What was the A?
So I'll give it again. Goals: go after it, overcome obstacles, achieve growth, live on purpose, and stay committed.
I love that. Oh, look. Y'all see her? Y'all see her? I love it.
And then you can go into setting your short term and your long term. We just want to give you some tools just to help you.
Absolutely.
To help you live a less stressful life. And that's another thing that I think that goals do as well. And Natalie, you're a psychotherapist. And Nikki, you deal in the chemistry of the brain and all of that. So can we talk about for a moment, what do goals do? Since we're talking about eliminating stress and what do you see as a psychotherapist? And then Nikki, I want you to share what you see from a biological standpoint, medical standpoint, of what goals can help you do. What do they do?
They definitely do lessen stress. It gives you something to work toward, and you're not always having to figure things out as you go along, right? Which causes the stress, and it can even cause anxiety. So again, you have a direction or a destination in mind, right? How you go about getting there, that can be figured out along the way. But at least you know what your target is, you know. So yeah, it does that. It lessens the amount of stress. It lessens the possibility of anxiety being increased or even existing at all. Yeah. And so then you feel accomplished once you get there.
I agree.
Yeah. Pat yourself on the back.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And from a biological standpoint, I will say when you're stressed, your body physically responds. When you have anxiety, your body physically responds. Your cortisol levels increase. And your body is under stress. And so you may have an increase in heart rate. You may do other things to cope with stress that are not good, like overeating or drinking or indulging in drugs or whatever, your coping mechanism is, which can further distress the body.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there is a physical response, and the body remembers and it holds on to that. So it's very important, I think, to lessen stress and to set goals so that you have a plan, and that will help with that.
That can also lead to panic,
Yeah.
and some people have panic attacks and anxiety attacks because there's so much going on, especially if you have a busy life, because there's some people, their lives are a lot more simpler, not more simpler. It's just simpler. Right. Scratch the more. Their lives are simpler. Yes. So their levels of stress are less, where others have a lot of things going on, good or bad. They just have a lot going on in their lives. And so it can cause some panic and stress and anxiety.
Yeah. And I think that goals answer the question. It answers the questions. What am I working toward right now?
I love that.
I love that.
Yeah. What am I working toward right now? And the clarity helps you prioritize.
Absolutely.
It helps you with time management. What am I doing right in this moment?
This is good.
This is excellent. And I just want to add about the priority, because that is very, very, very important.
Yeah.
Especially as women, how we don't prioritize ourselves.
Yes.
But the other thing I wanted to add is it is important to give credence to what is the most important.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes if you, like me, I love making lists, and I have to put, in order, like what's the most important, because that is what I need to focus on the most. And I think that is important.
Yeah.
And that can also help in reducing stress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I am a list maker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hence the short-term goals.
Yes.
Absolutely. I make a list every single day
Yeah.
of the things that I know that I need to achieve that particular day, who I need to call, emails I need to return, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely do that.
And I love that, because when we talk about the list, it's kind of vague. It may not be, lists can be clear or they can be vague. And so when we talk about goals turn vague wishes into clear direction. And so we give an example.
Wait.
Goals turn what?
Say that
wishes.
one more time.
Turn wishes.
Turn wishes into clear direction.
Okay.
So for example, saying, I want to do better. I know I have that bad. I want to do better. But it's very unclear.
Yeah,
I want to do better. It's very vague.
Right.
And so saying, I want to save $10,000 by December gives your brain something specific to focus on. So then I know, it's January. I have 11 more months, and I've already saved $1,000 toward my $10,000. So I have $9,000 more to go to save, and I have 11 months to do it. And so it gives you clear direction, like, okay, this is what I'm excited. I already saved $1,000. And, when you reach those goals, reward yourself.
Absolutely.
Because it's good in reaching them. Little progress is some progress.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
It's kind of like children. When they do a really good job at something, not the participation award.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
just because they showed up doesn't mean a thing. They're there. They're supposed to be there. It's their reasonable service.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Yes.
But when they do a really good job, they should be rewarded
Yes.
for that.
Absolutely.
And not just the common things that they should be responsible for. But yeah, if they're doing an exceptional job on something exceptional,
Yes.
then it should be rewarded.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I love that.
And I agree with you, T. With goals give you direction, and just to elaborate on that a little bit, without goals, you move without a roadmap, and it's just like having a GPS. I know I use GPS all the time,
Yes.
and my sense of direction is horrible. So having goals gives me that clear, concise direction, and it is just like a road map. And making lists also helps to keep me on track, because I think I'm a little ADHD, and I can just. I think I am a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can get off off track when I'm doing things. And I find that my list kind of helps me stay focused.
Yeah.
So, and then those lists, that's the short term, and that is a goal. So again, giving direction, keeping you on track. And I think also that's good because, when you're driving, using your GPS and you get off course,
I love that.
it redirects you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what your goals do when you get off track. They redirect.
That's good.
Yep. I love that.
Analogy.
Yeah.
I am liking this conversation today.
Yeah.
I feel like I get to sit back.
And bouncing off what Nikki just said, using the roadmap, you can ask yourself those questions and when you set your goals. Does this decision, because goals help make your decisions clearer. Does this decision that I'm about to make help move me closer to my goal?
Yeah.
And so it could be purchasing something.
Uh-oh.
Buying this bag.
Uh-oh.
Does this move me closer to my goal? No, because remember, I've already saved $1,000, but I'm about to spend $2,000 on this bag.
Right.
And then knocked out your cushion months.
That's right.
And that knocked out our cushion months. It's about walking through. Does this decision move me closer to my goals? And with that said, defining needs and wants.
That's a good one.
Because they are different.
They are different.
They are different.
Absolutely.
And I've had to do that. Defining, is this a need or this is a want?
This is I'm sorry.
No, I'll slam it down. It's a want.
Let me go.
Yes.
Let me get out this store.
Yes.
This is reminding me of when we had David Burris on the show.
Yes.
And he talked about our core values and our standards, deal breakers, and things of that nature in our intimate partner relationships. Right? Or really that can fit in any relationship.
Right.
But we were speaking specifically about dating at that time. But this is reminding me of that.
Yep.
And I want to piggyback on that too, because it reminded me of that conversation again that we had with David.
Yeah.
And he talked about every man has a king and a kid, and every woman has a queen and a kid. How you can't let that kid
make
decisions for the queen. So I find that when it comes to our want, or I'll say me specifically, my wants, it's the kid in me.
Yeah.
I want it. I want it. I want it. Having a whole temper tantrum.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, And that's why what you said is so important, because wants and needs are different.
Yeah, they are.
And we can't let the kid in us make that
decisions.
decision.
And that can be broken down even to like day-to-day things. So even like with our eating, like we may want the burger and fries, but we need the vegetables, the lean proteins, and the water, opposed to the yummy margarita at the Mexican restaurant.
Yes. Wow.
Natalie, now wait, they have skinny. They have skinny margaritas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I love that. I'm glad you mentioned that, Natalie, about Dave Burris, him talking about core values, because even asking, we just asked the question, does this move me closer to my goals? So then you can also answer not just for tangible things, but is this worth my time right now? Whether it be a relationship or something, not something tangible. Right. Is this worth my time right now?
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Goals.
And even spiritually. Is this pleasing to the Lord?
Yes.
Is he going to be all right with this? If I say this,
drop this mic. Oh, I can't drop the mic.
This is good. Is he going to be pleased? Is this going to be acceptable to him or not?
Yes, I love it.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
I know when we talked before as well, Nikki, you had gone and done some research about like the different types of goals or the and the importance of those different things. And I think you had said like personal. What were those?
So they were professional, concerning your career, skills, development, financial, spiritual, growth, health. Did I say health already?
I don't know, but it's worth it.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think health, a big one.
It is.
Because you only get one life. You only get one body.
Yes.
And I want to just kind of segue because I'm going to circle back in just a moment. But goals give you direction. We've already talked about that. I want to talk about goals increase your motivation. When you know that you're aiming for it, it's easier to stay motivated and push through challenges. And so I find this applicable to me personally because I do sprint cycle at the gym. And it's only 30 minutes because there's no way you can do this class for an hour. And so I have on my Apple Watch, and I know that my goal for burning fat, burning calories, my heart rate has to be at 168. And if it's not at 168, I'm really just wasting my time. So as I'm cycling, I'll look at my watch to see where my heart rate is. And if I know that's my number and I'm not there, then I have to work harder. I have to increase the load, which means you make it heavier. And so it's, you add more resistance. That's a whole nother thing. You add more resistance.
This is a sermon right here. Go ahead.
Yes.
You add more resistance, and then you're able to, your body and your muscles adjust. And as you are adding the load or you're moving faster, you're burning more. So then that increases my heart rate. And now I know that, hey, I'm being successful at achieving my goal as it pertains to my health. Because I'm really big on health.
Yeah. That's good. I hope my I hope my heart rate ain't supposed to be at 169.
Oh my God, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, well, she said once if it's not at 169, you're wasting your time. I'm like.
Well, I'll say that was for me specifically, based on me, my body type, my weight, my height, etc.
All those things.
But it's a great goal.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a great goal.
Because I'd be dying at 159 on that elliptical. I'm like, woo!
Yeah.
When is the end of this?
Yeah.
At least you're moving.
I definitely
And that
am.
is the goal, is to move.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you again on your list of the different types or whatnot, you had said about personal personal goals and health and identity and things of that nature falling underneath there. So as we were talking about this, and I was doing again some research, so I found. Well, let me say this first. That I find that women, mothers in particular,
absolutely,
we don't necessarily do the best job at prioritizing us.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
I think a lot of us feel guilty if we do it. I think society makes us feel guilty. I think that we feel like we're supposed to put everybody above us, whether you're married, so you put your husband above you, whether you're a mom, you put your children above you, work, all of the things. And then you just kind of get the leftovers. So there's something that happens in nature that was very fascinating to me. So the pink flamingo, when she delivers her children, she begins to lose her color. Right? The pink starts to go away.
Okay.
And she no longer is pink the entire time that her flock are dependent upon her. Right? So she never has color.
Wow.
Who she is, is never present, if you will. The entire time she is having to give crop milk, is what it's called, for her chicks, diverting carotenoids, which is pigment from their algae and crustacean diet.
Crustaceans.
Had to add as the biologist. That's in their feathers and causing them to fade to white or gray, the mom. So the entire time that she is pouring into, she's nurturing, she's giving and giving and giving to her chicks. Now, what I'm not saying is that moms aren't supposed to give. But what I am saying is that in nature, it shows us that because she gives, she loses her color, right? And that's not a bad thing. That's just how they're set up. But I think as human beings, mothers as human beings, we give and give and give, And we may not necessarily lose our color, but we lose energy.
Right.
We lose motivation. Some are completely stressed. Some are anxious. Some are depressed. Some are just completely overwhelmed because we've taken on these other people's lives fully and forgotten about our own.
Yes.
You know? One other thing that I often say, and then I'll let y'all respond to this, is that I believe that there are two sides of, I believe selfishness is like a two-sided coin.
Yes.
So we have selfishness that we typically think about, I don't care about nobody. I'm going to do what I want to do. It's all about me, forget y'all kind of mindset. Well, I think the other side of that is that I am prioritizing me.
Right.
I am thinking about me. I am going to consider me first. Because even on the airplane, they tell you that if the cabin pressure
Save
goes
yourself
down,
first.
put your mask on first.
That's right.
Because what you're going to do, lay out in the middle of the floor.
That part.
You're not able to help anybody.
Yeah.
So it's okay to prioritize you. It's okay to be selfish at times. Again, not in a negative way, but so that you are well and you are able to give to you first, and then the others in your life reap the benefits of you being in a healthy place.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. And it reminds me of John 10:10. It says, I have come that they may have life and live it to the full.
Yes.
That means taking care of ourselves
Yes.
too.
Right.
Absolutely.
Living it to the full is not taking care of everyone else
Right.
except us,
Yes.
mommies, to all the mommies in the world.
Yes.
And then also Proverbs 4:23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it.
Wow. Yes.
God calls us to protect our inner life.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
That's so good.
That is so good.
Yes.
We could go so many places with
Oh my
that.
God, let's go.
Okay, so that makes me think about mental health, because when we don't guard our hearts, Scripture also says that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. If you pay attention to what it is that people talk about over and over and over again, those are the things that are on their hearts.
Yeah.
People are weighed down with life.
Yes.
And again, if society is saying, don't take care of you, but take care of them, then you're probably complaining a lot. Well, these kids got, they got football, basketball, soccer, violin practice, piano practice, swimming, all of the things. And they got to go to tutoring, all of that. And, want them to be involved in the National Honor Society and all of those things. Well, the reality is that kids are involved in things because we put them in things.
That's right.
Or the spouse may work lots of hours, and so you're responsible for all of the things. This is what else I'm good at in my short-term goals. Planning like the meals. Like if you put those things into place, that helps you with not being so overwhelmed in those day-to-day things. Because they're going to go to school. I assume they still give them homework. I don't know. My kids are grown. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Woo! Make me want to take a lap around this studio.
Yes.
I'm so glad they're out of school.
You can move your feet.
Hallelujah. But just all of those things are still present in kids' lives, and you are the one that's the administrator probably of all of that. But you have to be the administrator of you first.
Yes.
And if you are not taking care of you, you will be overwhelmed. You will become stressed. You will have the likelihood of becoming anxious and depressed and all of those things. And then what does that mean then in your relationship with your kids? This can go a whole lot of places.
I love it. Yes.
Then maybe you're yelling and screaming at the kids.
Yes.
When the reality is that you're sleepy.
Yes. You're tired.
You're tired. You're hungry.
Yes.
I won't say you need a Snickers bar because that's not the healthiest thing.
Well.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And that's so good because
that is
one of the things that I, hindsight is always 20/20. I realized in my marriage was that I lost myself.
Yeah.
It's like focusing on the kids, the husband, of course not in that order, and then church and work and all those things. Where is Nikki?
Yeah.
Nikki was on not even the back burner. Nikki was like under the house somewhere. It's like, I think it's so important as you prioritize yourself, you do the things that you enjoy. Even if you don't do it every day, or even if you make them small things daily, and then maybe do a big thing once a month or once a quarter. But it's very important. Don't lose yourself.
Yeah.
Don't lose yourself.
Yeah. So we're giving you permission today
Yes.
to prioritize you.
Yes.
Yeah. And I want to say this as well. We're not just saying that just women need to prioritize themselves. Men as well.
Yes.
We need to prioritize ourselves as individuals.
That's right.
You know, for our sake.
Right.
And then again, the people that are around us reap the benefits of that. Yeah.
Natalie, I love what you said about as moms creating meals. Because I think sometimes we don't feel like, oh, that's a goal. But it is a goal because it reduces so much stress.
Oh, yes.
If you create your meals and for the kids ahead of time, you plan their snacks, you plan that you go to the grocery store. Those are part of your goals. And it's reducing stress for you for the new year.
Yeah.
So you start out with, I'm going to go to Costco. I'm going to buy all the snacks for 2 weeks or for a month. And it's just writing them down so that it reduces the amount of anxiety that's in your life. So I love that because I hadn't thought about that. But that would really help some mom or some dad, you know, in the daily activities that they have, the daily operations that they have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Setting goals.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I want to just piggyback on that. Not only, you know, buying the snacks and preparing the meals, but lunch. I don't know if lunch is a big thing for you guys, but where I work, we don't have like a cafeteria or a restaurant on our campus.
Oh, really?
We do not.
Really?
Yes.
Who
Yes.
came up with that?
I know, crazy, right? And so part of it is, you know, you have to plan. I plan my lunch. I take my lunch every day because I don't have a choice, you know, because there's nothing else available. But taking my lunch when it's lunchtime, there's no stress because I've planned.
Yeah.
I've set my goal to take my lunch. I have it, and I am great.
Yes. And you know what else it does, Nikki? When you're trying to eat healthy and working out, you're not so hungry. You're just pulling up to the nearest Whataburger or the nearest McDonald's to get fries, and you're just, I don't know about y'all, but I used to get hangry. I've done a better job at it now because I keep a protein shake or something to take care of me, but I get hangry. I used to get hangry. So like you said, being prepared for you to make sure that you feed this temple.
Yeah.
I love it.
And so since I work from home, I thought that it would be like real simple, you know, oh, I'm at home. You know, I didn't necessarily have to plan anything.
Yeah.
Especially if a session like runs real close to the end of session, just, you know, before the other one, and I need to grab something, I need to have something.
Yes.
Otherwise, that next session, I don't know what you gonna get. Is this wisdom? I don't know.
Because she's sweepy.
She hungry.
She hungry and sweepy.
And she weepy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, all right. So we talked about the personal goals, professional goals, spiritual goals. Let's talk about that just real quick.
Yes.
So I will say for me, this year I said I'm going to do the Bible app and do like
Chronological.
Yeah, the chronological. Read through the Bible chronologically in a year, right? I didn't finish. I mean, we got 4 more days for the end of the year.
Yeah.
I'm probably at I'm in the hundreds, but
say day
it's
one.
365 of them.
Yes.
Right.
You know, I did not do well at that, but I need to. What I said I was going to do is pick back up. Because something I learned from Dr. Daniels was he gave Dr. Darius Daniels, Change Church, Atlanta. He was doing a fast, and he said, just because you may mess up one day doesn't mean that you have completely messed up the entire time.
I love that.
So pick back up where you were. You know, so I'm going to pick back up where I was so I can complete my goal, my long-term goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'll say for spiritually, those goals are super important. Darius Daniels, again, listen to him. Something he said earlier this year was making worship part of your like your spiritual plan.
Yes.
And when I tell you, there is some truth in that.
Yeah.
And that's something that I did mid-year, but definitely plan to continue. You know, for my long-term goals. But in setting my goals for this year, one of them was definitely to have my time, my devotion, and to pursue Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so rewarding.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, what else I got? I've enjoyed this.
This has been great.
It was so good.
It's felt like high energy to
Yes.
me. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it.
And so helpful and so applicable to everyone.
Everyone.
Yes.
That's what I love.
And daily life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have to teach our children goals.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I often say that kids don't do what it is that you say; they do what it is that you do.
Right.
So if you show them, what it is, then they're likely to do that. You may have to reinforce it.
Yeah.
But do.
Yeah.
Helping
them set goals and then teaching them how to set them for themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm going to help you this time, but by next year, I believe you'll be setting your own goals. So I love that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yes.
I love this. Did we miss anything? I know we had some different points we wanted to touch.
No, I think we touched on them.
Just the business part of it.
The business side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take care of your business. Handle your finances. Because if you don't, then you're going to have stress anyway.
Yes. For real.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that if we are good at setting the goals in these other areas, I think that will kind of just happen. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
All righty. Well, you want me to finish today?
It's on you, Natalie.
Hey. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us as always.
Yes.
We really hope that you got a lot out of this today. I know I did. I took some notes. Well, y'all couldn't see me, but I was taking my notes on my iPad about the acronym and things of that nature. Really, really, really good. Remember, if you want to be a part of the show, send in your questions and we will try our best to answer those. Or if you have a comment that you would just like for us to elaborate on or something, we will definitely try to do that. So send that in email form to successfulbeautifuland, that's AND, @gmail.com. Again, successfulbeautifuland@gmail.com. And we will try our best to get it on the show, respond to that for you. We appreciate you for that. We hope that you guys have had an amazing time with us. Hope your holiday season was great. Celebrated with family and friends and things of that nature, and that your 2026 is goal-oriented and successful and beautiful.
And
yes.
And all the things.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Successful.
beautiful.
And
have an amazing day.
Bye.
The content shared on this podcast is intended for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. While one of our hosts is a licensed professional counselor, the information provided here does not constitute a therapeutic relationship, nor is it a substitute for individualized mental health treatment or diagnosis. Listening to this podcast does not create a client-therapist relationship between you and our hosts. Any stories, examples, or discussions are either fictional, generalized, or used with permission for illustrative purposes and should not be taken as personalized therapeutic guidance. If you are in need of mental health support, we encourage you to consult with a licensed mental health professional in your area. If you are in crisis or experiencing a mental health emergency, please contact 911, your local crisis line, or 988, the National Suicide Crisis Lifeline. Thank you so much and enjoy the show.